Do that, let's get into our starting grid. On the pole position with a lap time of 19.443 seconds, it's the 315 of
No bullet Martinsville.
for three starts and 3 poles for that S4 guy. Kevin McCann missed it by 21 thousandths. He'll start the outside front row. Drew Blaze in the 3rd spot. 4th goes to Brandon Mefford. 5th place starter in the 3 is going to be Brian McCann. Starting 6th is the 41 of Chris Goins. Starting 7th, the 33 of Will Hewitt. Vincent Short will start from the 8th spot.
Sam, sorry, did you say 55 or 65?
Starting position.
No, 3.7.
13th is 21 of Jesse Redding. Drew Prowl will start 14th. Joe Tucker 15th. 16th starter is Ken Couch. Chris Elliott rolling from the 17th spot. Shane Haas 18th. 19th starter, it's the 26th of Keaton Burnett. Eddie Rose will start for the 20th.
Did you ever reinstall trading
All right,
pants?
man, we're going green next
Chris
time.
Mefford started
Yeah.
22nd.
Yeah, I still ain't done it ever since they had that
24th goes to Mark
breach or whatever it was.
Not least, shotgun on the field. It's the 22 of Matt Kopp, starting 25th.
What do you think the gear is going to be, 2nd or 3rd?
Already beginning to roll on one of 2 pace laps. Should see the green flag here or get the 1 to go signal this time by.
I guess 2nd.
Ready?
3rd might actually work, but I'm going 2nd for this go.
The pace car is in.
Everybody else is 2nd.
Want to make a special note about R&R Racewear jumping on board mid-season. They're going to be the official plaque sponsor of the Noble Racing Series, so appreciate the guys and Neil Quick for jumping on board for doing that.
Got one outside. Stay low, there's a car on the high side. Stay low, there's a car on the high side. Still there. All clear, all clear.
This truck
Got
hits
one
pit
outside.
lane.
Stay low. Stay low. All clear, all
Flag is
clear.
in the air.
Outside looks like it is not enjoyable. I completely messed that turn up.
Field's clean through turns 1 and 2. Zach Millett leads him down into 3 over Kevin McCann. Drew Blaze up into the 3rd spot for now. Just a foot or 2 ahead of the 83 of Mefford.
You just hit the fastest lap. All right, man. Caution is out. Caution is out. Line up
Giving
single
chase
file.
is the 42
Your
of Kevin
road's closed.
McCann. A couple of car lengths between himself and the 315.
I
Just about
didn't mean to
4
get
tenths the
into that,
advantage for
Brandon.
Millett
Sorry
for
about
now, but McCann closes the gap considerably into turns 1 and 2.
Oh, I got to start on the outside. So do you. Good luck. That put Medford back into almost 10th.
I got down low pretty easily there.
Couch and
He struggled.
Jesse Redding is
I think 3rd, 4th place, 3rd place didn't get a good run or something.
I know 2nd didn't. Or, I mean, 3rd. 3rd. This guy in front of me, Drew.
The 21.
I'll give you the 6th spot, though, for this restart if you want it.
This is getting into turn 3. He's in behind Vincent Short and Neil Quick.
Does it feel like it ain't got no right front bite to it?
Get a great entry. He's up about
I'm just
lane and
trying to
tries to put the power down on exit. No help.
baby it.
Yeah, it was weird because in practice it had it, but now it don't. And then I feel like I'm overdriving it. I keep backing off, but
These engines put out towards those rear tires. Jesse Redding, around he goes. First caution of the night.
Are you doing like a late entry or are you diamond?
Jesse's going to be in here trying
Tried
to
all of them.
Man, it made smoke pouring from that machine here. That impact a little bit harder.
I don't know yet.
Certainly some mechanical damage to the 21. See if he can get that fixed and get back
I think
down.
the faster way is to do the diamond, but you wear out your right front more.
Be there for a little bit of
yeah, definitely. And I don't want to do that.
get that
So I'm thinking just running the line.
caution of the day didn't
Yeah.
take long. Ironically, a one-car incident.
Because long runs is where you're going to be able to pass somebody, not a short run.
Unfortunately, I don't think we're going to get too many long runs.
Yeah.
And maybe not until the end.
Chances are definitely the least or lowest here for a long run. Look at all these black marks out here on the start.
All right, man, we're going green next time. Bye. All right,
Look
man.
like 2-3
Line up on
shifts.
the
Everybody
outside road
spun.
now.
Sounds like some of these drivers are saving fuel already at this point. It's right on board here with Zach.
You still gonna do second here?
Yeah,
Yeah, but I'm like, you know, I'm
save some fuel.
easy on it, so don't run in the back of me.
Having to hit pit lane.
I think once the tires get worn out, if we have a late restart, third might work out pretty good.
All right, man. The pace car is in.
Yeah, you're not in second long.
There you see it, pace truck lights go out, so we're on the one to go. We're going to try this again here. Get everybody re-racked here, side by side.
Green, green, green.
The Millet, Kevin McCord, Drew Blaze, Brian McCann, Chris Goins, your top five. Then it's Will Hewitt, Brandon Mefford, Matt Sisler, Vincent Short, and Neil Quick. Rounding out the top 10. So we're just about a half lap away from going back to the green flag as the pace truck hits pit.
Drop in.
All right, man. Caution is out. Caution is out. Line up single file.
Back in the air, Millet with a good jump.
Chris Goins threw it in and used me to slow down.
Under pressure from Drew Blaze already. Blaze, the number one, gets to the inside. Able to get the power.
Hit you in the rear.
Stays along.
0X. I thought he was going to spin me.
Got one sitting in the middle.
And you were right there, so I couldn't really slow down anymore.
Lane gets clear of the 42. Drew Blaze up into the second spot. And we have another yellow. Alan DeFries and others involved in this. Bit of a stack up. Second caution already here. 10 laps in.
You want to do the no tire challenge?
That has never worked out in our favor.
Hey, I won that race.
It has never worked out in my favor because
We like to call it.
I didn't self-spin.
Like
Oh, yeah, that's
your
right.
opponent by 10 runs or more, they call it.
Yeah, you definitely didn't.
I think tonight it's if we get 10 calls.
With your telemetry showing on stream.
Kidding, but
Hardware error.
sometimes on these
There you
little
go.
short tracks, you kind of wish they would do that because they can certainly be wreck-fest.
Yeah, you don't want to be on that outside lane for long. You just burn in your right front up.
Certainly a possibility to see that many cautions. Let's go back, try and get a look, see exactly what happened here. Puts us under our second caution of the day. We saw Alan DeFries was certainly involved in it to a point. Does he just get power down too soon? Well, so far so good. This is back start finish.
I might try third this time.
Looks like Joe Tucker just runs in the back of the 71 here in the entrance to turn number
Do it
1.
when you ain't going to hold me up.
Well, you're going to be beside me.
Ken Couch, Michael Tucker, Drew Prowl.
True.
That's what I'm thinking about trying it, because I spun in second that time.
Matt Kopp. A lot of drivers just trying to.
And I felt like that's... I feel like it was just slow.
I'm going to do second. And yeah, you were slow.
Yeah, I don't think second's any quicker.
Yeah, third will get you to the corner without shifting.
Well, 10 laps in, second caution of the day.
Hell, I might try it too. We'll just do it 2 by 2 here.
road is closed.
And just hold them up.
Second spot.
Yeah.
And Kevin and Brian McCann, and fifth is Chris Goins.
Better to find out now if it
42
works.
Car by. He had the position when the yellow flag came out. Let the 42 car by. He had the position when the yellow flag came out. All right, man, we're going green next time by. All right, man, line up on the outside row now.
Chris Goins threw it in deep. Keep
Get
that in
ready.
mind.
Good to see the one to go signal this
Pace
time.
car's in.
And there you have
Drew's in third in front of me.
Truck still next time by back green.
Zach's still in second.
Again. Lap 16 when we go back to the green.
Green flag, green flag. You're in third place. The leader just did a 44.369. You got one inside. Still there. All clear, all clear.
Ready to go back, green flag racing. The green is in the air. Zach Millett with another good jump. To carry a quarter of a second advantage down into turn one over Drew Blaze. To watch here the second position. Drew Blaze just gets a tiny piece of the outside wall on corner exit. Doesn't really slow his momentum all that much. He's got two brothers McCann in behind him.
There it is.
Fourth. Millett stretching it out now, half-second advantage back to the rest of the field. Couch trying to find a way around the 29 of Chris Elliott. Chris Jones knocking on the door. Kevin McCann really knocking on the door of Drew Blaze. Looking to the outside here for the second spot. Might have the pass completed. No, Drew Blaze battling back on the bottom.
Get him on the inside.
Doesn't have that pass completed yet, but he's making that second lane work quite well.
Whoa. That was a thrill ride.
Side by side for the second position. Millett's got to be loving this. Starting to stretch his lead out. Finally, either Kevin abandons the pursuit of that second position or Drew Blaze finally gets clear again. I think it was more of the previous there, as Kevin may have just checked up enough to let the one get back in front of him, realize they were losing ground to the leader. Single file and still maintain pace with the top spot versus run side by side for a position that you're going to be all by yourself trying to reel in the leader after the fact, depending on how long it takes to get that pass completed. Meanwhile, Millett still stretching out his advantage over the rest of the field. It's now 1.3 seconds, even with these two lined out individually one by one. Single file. And our stage break coming at the completion of lap 55. Getting close, but still a ways away.
The leader just did a 19.962.
Alan DeFries to the inside on Joe Tucker. Keep an eye on that. Remember, those two are the ones that made contact just recently here. Puts us under the caution. DeFries was on the brakes a little sooner than Joe had anticipated. Gets into the right rear of the 71, sends him around. That's what triggered our multi-vehicle incident back on about lap 10.
Got a car stopped ahead. All right, man, caution is out. Caution is out. Line up single file. Pit road is closed.
DeFries running 23rd now, not on the lead lap. 3 laps down to be specific. Just behind Mark Truxell. Truxell running 12th on the lead lap.
Pit road is now open.
And another caution. Looks like Drew Prowell might be involved in this one. Matt Kopp as well. Cop facing the wrong direction on a turn 4. So our third yellow of the evening. Breeze almost coming in here at speed.
What was the gap like behind you there?
Without incident.
See, right with you.
Let's go back and get a look at it.
Not close,
What
but
happened here with the 22?
Car 71.
And
1.5 cars maybe.
Chris Elliott comes in too, really drives into the back of the 80 of Drew Prowl. Let's back this up a little further here, unpack what really happened.
I'm just trying to take care of my tires because if you slip them 1 or 2 times, you know, it really wears them down.
yeah, I was throttling the straightaways.
Likely a tick sooner than the
I don't know what a long run does, but I'm assuming the rears go first.
Let's go back.
Yeah,
I
that's
wanna get a better look
that's
at
what
this
I'm banking on.
perspective
That's why
with Chris Elliott.
I'm babying that right rear.
But
I think this
well, I've got 25 laps left. After this, 20.
Matt Kopp in the
I know,
22.
but I suspect in the second half of the race, you ain't gonna pit.
Yeah, I think Drew was just expecting the 22 to get in the gas.
You might have to
sooner.
pit once, maybe.
After the fact, Chris Elliott just doesn't see what's happening. I guess
But it's gonna be all about track position.
of Drew Prowl, and we got a 3-car incident out of this.
We only got 2 over the wall.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Couple
So
drivers in
yeah,
the pit
you're
lane
only gonna
here.
pit once if you pit at all.
Far enough in the back, and
This is the first short track race, I think, but the other ones, you had to take it on stage and then you had to take it on your green flag pit stop,
come after the stage break.
because that's the only time you come in, and it's twice. The ones that went green the whole time.
Yeah.
But here, you with this many cautions, you can probably make it to the end. I don't know, 100 laps.
That's what I'm
Tough.
saying. It's depending on how many cautions. I mean, if it's like this, yeah, you can go 100 laps.
Michael Tucker is going to come down pit lane again.
All right, man,
here.
we're going green next time by. All right, man. Line up on the
I
outside.
think
road
third
now.
worked there, don't you?
Yeah, Zach still got a pretty good jump, but he didn't
I
really
think
take off
that's-
and leave us.
Yeah, I think that's just that initial jump he gets.
Yeah.
I think third's only going to get better and better here as we wear the tires down.
Get
I think
ready.
it's going to spin right here.
The
You
pace
better be
car's
a little
in.
easy on third. At the top of the RPM range.
Yeah.
So we get the 1 to go signal here. So racing once again the next time by. We lap 34.
Green flag, green flag.
Still a ways shy of the stage break, so we've got another planned caution coming at the end of lap 55.
You got one inside. Still there. Clear low, clear low. All right, man, caution is out. Caution is out. Line up single file. Pit road is closed.
I can't tell if I'm locking my fronts or my rears. I'm thinking fronts.
Green back in the air. Zach Millett with a decent jump. Over
I am -1 in the car.
down into turn.
I got 2.
3.5 advantage.
Oh, really?
1.5.
Still felt like fronts, yeah.
Second spot gets clear of Drew Blaze off the back straightaway. In that caution, erasing the sizable lead that Zach Miller.
It wasn't bad, though.
It was over 1.3.
Drew was hitting the brakes a lot more than I was hitting them.
Here in turn, middle of turns 3 and 4. Neil Quick, Matt Kopp, Joe Tucker, Doug Wysocki, Alan DeFries, all involved. Possibly some more. Keaton Burnett, Ken Couch, Chris Elliott, we may have mentioned him, Chris Jones. Well, let's get a look at it, see what happened. Caution number 4.
Let him by on the outside.
Oh, Vincent Short into the back of Neil Quick is what triggers this one. Go back a little further, see if we can get a better idea as to truly how this one happened. Again, on the restart, we're all bunched up.
41, past the. Let the 21 car by.
Seen that SUV, the new one Cleater's giving away.
Vince just drives right underneath
The
the
Dodge.
Trackhawk? Yeah, I was going to buy something to enter that one.
around. Mark Truxell squeaks by on the outside. The 23, Shane Haas gets in it. Might have gotten by, not sure. Joe Tucker gets it front.
I like the track hawks.
Kawasaki driving up and underneath the 13. Matt Kopp might have got through here, just had to stop.
Let the one
Oh, I didn't
car
realize
by.
I was
He had the
wasn't
position
pushing my
when the yellow
buttons.
flag
Some
came
more
out.
trouble.
Yeah, I saw that.
Martinsville Speedway.
And I'm
You
gonna
know
buy
anything
something.
about those? I ain't never heard of them.
Breeding
Oh,
call.
I like the Trackhawk is a Jeep Cherokee, I think, with the
Yeah.
Hellcat engine in it.
Car by. He
Cautions
had the
to this
position when
point.
the
Yeah,
yellow flag
I
came
didn't
out.
even
The
know they
road is closed.
existed.
And at lap 55, that was
All-wheel drive also.
Oh yeah.
with that. We're going to step aside here, going to break out of the way. Stay with
What's a
it-
Hellcat
it
engine?
hooks.
Like 700 horsepower?
When
Somewhere between 700-800, I don't know exactly.
Children's Research Hospital, we need
Supercharged.
sponsors to help us raise
Yeah,
money,
it's
and
got that
people
whine
just
to
wanna
it.
Jump in. I would describe Marcos and his team as upstanding, someone you can trust, and he is just a genuine guy.
Marcos has been
That
It out.
new
Cut it in his
Coyote
truck.
motor they put in that
people. You need somebody.
McFlurry.
You.
Man, that thing sounds mean. I like the sound of those Ford engines.
The girls are
Like high revving.
Only if they're turning those
All right, man, we're
RPMs
going green
though.
next time
Yeah,
by.
yeah.
All right, man.
With like
Line up on
9,000
the
RPMs,
outside
those
road
things
now.
sound mean.
The factory ones, I think they sound ugly when you hear them out on the street.
Yeah, Mustangs have never sounded good low RPM.
But yeah, that 9,500 RPM they turning it, them things screaming.
Get ready. The pace car is in.
I suck restarting second. Just heads up.
Well, don't screw up.
Green, green, green. The leader just did a 44.489. All right, man. Caution is out. Caution is out.
That didn't last
Line up
long.
Single file. Pit road is closed.
We're gonna be doing this all night. There, right here's why you want track position.
Yep.
Pissing.
But yeah, that they ran that Trackhawk against his Raptor R.
Speedway, green flag back.
No competition.
Yeah, I bet it destroyed that thing.
Advantage over Kevin McCann, but Drew Blades.
I don't remember what the weight difference was, but I don't think it was a lot.
Caution is out again.
You want something to drink? Yes.
I might be wrong on that.
Coke. Sorry, Brandon. I had
Maybe it was 1,000.
Fifth caution.
Because that Raptor's got a lot of big tire and lifted suspension, different body work.
You can figure this one out. Brandon Mefford was involved. Again, coming to green here. This triggered right away. Mefford gets off
Pit
to a
road
good
is now
start.
open.
Matt Sisler to his.
I bet those things are heavy.
Sisler did not get a great start. Shane Haas thought about going to the inside, but
71.
hesitated a bit, then tucked back in behind the 93, gets into Sisler, which then sends him into the 83. And then everything else is chain reaction. Ken Couch getting into Brandon.
I saw where they had that Cadillac SUV like mine, but with like the Corvette engine in it. On there one time, drag racing. I can't remember if he drag races Raptor or what, but that thing was still slow.
Sisler's
I don't think
I'm not
I
sure, but
saw
the
that, or
last
I don't
two
remember
times I
it.
was only one lap
slow it
down,
way
and
down here. Let's
people
watch it from the
multiple laps
rear.
down and got the lucky dog over me, and I didn't get.
Shane
any
Haas
extra
just
get
gets a
hit.
little piece of Sisler, which speeds him up and sends him into the 83.
It's
Did you come to a complete stop?
got him.
I don't know if I came to
road
complete
is
stop. I
closed.
slowed down.
So Mefford's going to hit pit lane here,
Okay,
trying to get
'cause I
some
know
damage
if
repaired
you
again. No
do
fast
a
repair in
complete
this,
stop
this
or
series, so
to a
he's going to
certain
have to fix
speed,
it the old-fashioned way.
it will-
Hopefully
it
there's
won't
not
give it
too
to you
much
just for the
required. You can get
fact
back out there
of it
without losing a
considered part
lap.
of the wreck. I don't know why it's something stupid.
Hard to do at a place like Martinsville. Again, a half mile. Even under caution, they're getting around here pretty quick.
Where's old Neil at?
Leaders get back to start finish here all the way into turn number 1.
13th.
Good lord, he's way back there.
Unless he got down, no, he left pit lane, so I think he's in okay shape.
That's
All right,
kind
man,
of
we're going
shit.
green
That should
next
be
time
on
by.
the
All
race
right,
that
man.
been-
Or is he?
Line up on the outside row now.
Chris Mefford with some left front damage as well. Brandon Mefford did get back out there. I'm not sure if he lost laps or not. We'll find out here when everything cycles back
if
through
we're
the
talking
timing
about
tower.
the,
Looks like Brandon
coming to
Mefford
a
did stay in a
for the
late
wreck,
lead lap.
I mean, even
coming back out
real life
19th.
NASCAR
All right,
does
man.
the same thing.
Pace car's in.
Track Bar Media in the stream chat says these guys are better than this. Pace truck's going to need to change tires.
We're talking about coming to a stop or slowly rolling through so you don't hit somebody.
Track Bar Media making a very good point. Yes, these drivers are certainly much
Green,
better
green,
than
green.
this. But it just goes to show the
Believe it,
difficulty of this track and car combination.
43.853.
Martinsville's
You got
tough to
one
begin
inside.
with, but you match it up with the Gen 4
Still
Cup
there?
car, it's
Hold
even
your
more
line.
difficult. And again, the
Stay
reason
high.
for that is just they have so much power. It's hard to be gentle
there?
on that
Hold your
throttle.
line.
You're trying to race. Obviously, everyone's natural inclination is to hammer the throttle and go, but you just can't
Clear
do
low,
that with
clear
these
low.
cars.
Inside. You're back in third.
Race truck
Keep
is
taking it.
down.
Stay high.
Wait for Barney to wave it. We're back racing once again here. Wrap
Still
up
there?
caution
Hold your
5
line.
from Martinsville.
Stay high. Stay high.
That didn't help.
Stay high. All clear, all clear. You got one inside. Stay high. Clear low, clear low.
Billett still with the lead over Kevin McCann, but Kevin, now that he's free of the rest of the race traffic, starting to close the gap on the 315. It's just a few feet off the back bumper as Kevin McCann maintains the second spot. Brian McCann up into P3. Drew Blaze slips back to fourth. Will Hewitt now up into the fifth spot. Continue to watch the battle for the race lead. A car length now between Millett and Kevin McCann. Kevin driving it deep into the corner, certainly gaining ground on entry where Millett gains it on exit. 1/3 distance here at Martinsville Speedway as we're just a few laps shy of our stage break, which again will be another caution. Ryan McCann driving it way deep into turns 3 and 4. Closes a ton of ground on his brother Kevin. Up on the board, Billett over Kevin and Brian McCann. Blaze running fourth, Will Hewitt fifth. Let's go with Matt Sisler, Vincent Short, Shane Hosniel quick the top 10. Top 3 under a blanket here off turn number 4. Millett with the race lead over Kevin and Brian McCann. It's about to lap 55, which at the end of 55, we'll see the green and white checkered flag that designate the end of the first stage.
All right, man, caution is out. Caution is out. Line up single file. Pit road is closed.
Second spot between the brothers McCann. Down the backstretch here into 3 and 4. Final time on the stage off of turn number 4.
I think I know the strategy here.
Wins stage number 1.
Say it louder.
I think I know the strategy here. I'll tell you in a minute, though.
Okay.
Pit road is now open.
On the speedway, Zach Millett completes the stage win. Kevin McCann second, Brian McCann third, Drew Blaze fourth.
Couldn't see my speed.
Then it's Chris Goins, Matt Sisler, Vincent Short, Shane Haas and Neil Quick rounding out the top 10. Stage
10.
number 1.
5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
Does this leak have a number of boxes you drive through thing?
Yeah, I don't remember what it is though.
They police it?
Lead them down.
Not really.
Okay.
Again, with 2 sets of tires, will we see guys take them?
All right, that's it.
And we're
Go.
already a third of the way in. 3 sets overall to use. 2 sets over the wall.
Be
1 set
mindful,
on the
you only
truck,
have
so
one
there's
set
your
of cars
3.
remaining. Line up single file.
See if anybody gambles. I can't imagine it's going to be a great plan to do so. Granted, they haven't burned up a lot of tire here with all the cautions.
Let's hear that tire wear.
It's going to be right sides for Millet, though. Let's see.
97, 96.
Kevin McCann.
Yeah, same. Right front. Do you go with the hottest temperature or the center?
Taking care of. He's working on the.
I always look at center.
178 and 175.
He's going to maintain.
178, 173.
Staying out of the racetrack. Neil.
You were better on the rear.
One of them. A lot of drivers, not a lot, but a few drivers taking an opportunity during one of the cautions to make pit stops. Again, Neil Quick hasn't made any. He just stayed out for the
What's
sake
this
of
guy do?
trying to get off schedule here with everybody else.
Neil Quick's in first.
Medford, they're on a different strategy here. They pitted lap.
He no pitting. He no tire strategy.
No tire strategy.
Not going to be all that
Attaboy.
different comparative to those that pit this
I
time.
mean, I set the fastest lap there at lap 50 or whatever it was.
I know.
You said you set the fastest. I was like, what?
They might be okay here. This could work out.
I
But he
know.
can't, I don't think he can make it on fuel though.
I don't think so. I know when my spotter said that to me, I was like, what the hell? Oh, I guess we've been saving tire.
And I was sending too. I had to pass Drew on the outside and then catch y'all.
I saw that.
Working our 6s.
Millet was doing that like slow middle, fast off thing, which is super effective. You know, you can't.
Momentarily.
I think there's some
Chris, don't forget
to
to
it
drop
about the
me back on this
latency
one.
too. Like when he hits the throttle is
All
a
right, man,
little
we're
bit
going green
sooner
next
than you
time
actually
by.
see.
All right, man.
Close.
Line up on the
Oh.
outside row now.
And you'll notice that what I'm talking about, it'll be like his car will jump sometimes and you'll see, that was
Yeah.
weird. And I think that's what it's doing, is recalculating the speed.
Add another lap, please. Add another lap. I'm coming.
Get ready.
You don't need to. I'm coming.
All right, man. The pace car is in.
You guys are waiting. Stay with the pack.
So let's
Clear
see
your
how this pans out here with Neil Quick out in front on the original set of tires that he started the race on. Brandon and Chris Befford out there on slightly older tires compared to the rest of the field, but we're talking minimal.
You're back in six. Still there. Stay high.
This Gen 4 Cup car got to be real careful they don't spin the tires.
Still there.
The Geico restart zone momentarily.
Stay high. There's the car on the low side.
Whew. Medford almost turned him.
All clear, all clear.
Damn, I'm gonna have to start passing on the outside.
He's on old tire. And he's got damage.
All right, man. Caution is out. Caution is out. Line up single file. Pit road is closed.
Quick still in the race lead, holding these guys off quite nicely as Brandon Befford jumps up.
Yeah, he was slower on that old
Jesus, I
tire.
think there was some
Fresh
oil on the
tires, he's gonna
outside
roll
lane
on
there.
up through.
Jesus.
Nils running it pretty good though.
Yeah, that outside's sketchy.
Brandon Befford maintaining the second spot.
Whistler, you weren't clear, dude.
My spotter said I was clear, Ken, but yeah, I realized I probably shot down.
And the caution is out once again. Ken Couch in trouble.
Very difficult official this week, so make sure we're minding our P's and Q's.
Chris Elliott gets hung up in behind. Don't know if there was contact with the 29 or the 08.
Car 22. Got the
Caution
lucky
number
dog
7.
on the outside.
Lucky dog high.
But Ken just drives in the back of Matt Sisler, sends him up the racetrack. Sisler continues on. Couch doesn't really hit anything, but
I wonder why those guys pitted now.
Chris Elliott, I want to go back and look at this.
Not quite sure.
Out of the groove in 3 and 4. I can't imagine it was to avoid the wreck because, well, that's where Ken was. back it up here a little bit further.
Starting to think about that, then I started thinking about something else.
And let's see if we can find Chris Elliott here.
Thinking about my own fuel strategy. Oh, that thing I was going to tell you about.
Starting his turn into turn 3. 15 of shorts on the bottom. Short drove it in pretty deep, but wasn't anywhere near the 29. And I don't know if Elliott just panicked and thought, I better go high here, but Couch was already up in that outer groove. So, I mean, Chris didn't hit anything, of course, in this instance, but had to come to a complete stop to get around the 08.
Pit road is closed.
There was one point there I thought
Looks like Neil Quick did finally hit pit lane.
Chris was going to wreck Millet. Chris had it like
He hit him.
full sideways.
Yeah, he hit him. Zach did an amazing save.
Side tires, but 8
I didn't stack everybody up.
Certainly not 4.
I think Drew might have lost.
Quick though, he's going to
Because I was 100% focused on that because,
Mefford now your new leader.
you know, that was going to be right in front of me if y'all wrecked.
Stop was at lap 42.
Yeah,
These 4 tires, fuel, and some damage repair, or it could have been just fuel and damage. It doesn't give me an indication.
I spun pretty bad there. New tires, second gear, so I'm just going to stick with third.
All right, man, we're going green next time by. All right, man, line up on the inside row.
Second's probably a tiny bit quicker, but if I'm going to keep making mistakes, you know, ain't
Base truck lights still
the best for me.
Distinguished this time by. Should get the restart at lap 68. At least that's what we're going with.
All right, man.
Brandon's tires ain't too terribly old. He pitted on 43, so.
There it is.
Brandon's in third, Zach's in second.
Green flag racing at lap 69. It's a great lap. We're going to ride on board here with Brandon Mefford from the driver's eye cam.
44 points.
Special thanks to Whiplash.
That's like third one there.
Whiplash Media might have a different name these days, but the same people doing the same work.
Stay low.
Appreciate their efforts here as Base truck pulls down pit lane here, is getting ready for another restart. 7th restart of the evening. Brandon Mefford from the race lead. Let's watch how he does it.
Still there? Hold your line. All clear, all clear. Got one outside. You're clear high, clear high.
I need to get a run on the exit.
He's going to be easy on the throttle, coming up to speed and a little bit of a short.
I can't quit screwing a turn up to do it.
The tires. Meanwhile, we got a battle for the second spot. Brian McGinn to the inside of Zach Millett. Millett way up the racetrack, out of the groove almost. Now he's got pressure from Kevin McCann. Brian McCann taking a peek to the inside on Mefford here for the race lead.
Stay low.
Millett getting freight trained by the IROC crew.
Clear high.
I say IROC crew. All 3 of these guys are from the IROC series. That would be Mefford, McCann, and McCann. Kevin hasn't, I don't think, run more than a race or 2 this season over in IROC, but they do run the same Gen 4 Cup car, so there's certainly a bit of a competitive advantage there in having some seat time in this car. We've seen it week in and week out as Brian McCann goes to the inside, trying to take the race lead away from Brandon Mefford. He's got him, but not quite clear. Now he's clear. Down the back straightaway, the 3. New leader to the front of the field, Brian McCann.
Right there, Keaton. I shit my pants.
Millett has slipped back a bit. Meanwhile, Brian McCann has just recently put up the fastest lap of the race, a 19.59. Not quite qualifying pace, but close. Brandon Mefford way up the racetrack. He's out of the groove for sure in the loose stuff. He's going to lose a spot, maybe 2. Shane Haas now has got a fender to the inside. Now it's McCann and McCann, front of the field, your injury attorneys.
All right,
not really.
Halfway to the finish.
Brian McCann started to stretch it out a bit, 0.6 of 0.6 of a second advantage over Kevin McCann, just about halfway. In fact, we are just past halfway as Brian McCann crosses the stripe for lap 76. Millett now in third. Shane Haas has completed the pass on Brandon Mefford. He's up 14 spots. A strong run so far for the 23. Brandon Mefford trying to attack, take this position back away from the 23, and he's got him clear. Textbook pass by Brandon Mefford. With that, we're going to jump out here, get an HBR TV side-by-side break out of the way. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back after this.
I met Marcos Garza when we were doing radiothons for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. We needed sponsors to help us raise money, and he's always the first one to jump in. I would describe Marcos and his team as upstanding, someone you can trust, and he is just a genuine guy.
Marcos has been very generous. He has a genuine concern for people. You need someone who cares about you. And that's what Marcos is, and that's pretty much what this firm is.
The Garza Law Firm. Let us help.
Could only go 50 more from there, 55 more from there.
Catch the 13 car.
So if you want to pit right here.
Catch the 8 car. Pit road is now open.
Millett did it. I guess third place, though, you ain't got nothing to lose, right? Only gain.
Yeah, I mean, that was the decision point there. We're kind of stuck where we're at now. I'm assuming that most people had new tires there. Most people are not going to have new tires here, banking on a lot more cautions.
I was thinking if we went to like closer to lap 100, I was going to pit.
When the yellow flag came out.
But part of me is just kind of like, maybe just hang on to it here. Just, I don't know. If we have another big long run, I guess I'm going to pit. Like a 20 lapper.
That puts Zach in front of you with no chance of winning.
Wow, I have 20 lap newer tires.
I don't think that's enough. Not unless it gets down to the end of the race. Like if we go green for a long time here and
so what are you thinking? Just off, not pitting at all?
That is my current strategy, yes.
Where'd that put him at? Back in 12th?
Yeah. So that's also a danger for him.
Yeah, I mean, you can get caught up in a wreck back there.
That influenced my decision as well.
Yeah, I did not like being where I was behind Chris Mefford and then beating and banging. Like, I thought we were going to get stacked up, so.
And there wasn't that much of a difference between me and Brandon.
Yeah.
So that difference between us and Zach right now is about the same as us and Brandon on that last one. But remember, he's got to come through 10 people.
Yeah. I guess there's no use. You just need to do what you need to do to stay out front, right? You don't need to overdo. You got to save tire.
Martinsville Speedway, you saw the break during the side-by-side.
You know we're going to have another caution.
That's my current hope. If we don't, we're screwed. So Zach can make it.
That was for Joseph.
Just need to maintain.
Tucker caught a little bit of the inside curb with the left side of his race car, and it certainly upset it. Turned him around sideways in front of the field. He tried to correct it, overcorrected in the path of Michael Tucker, and then, well, in trying to get it back down to the inside, he drove it into the path of the 21 of Jesse Redding, and he was collected as well. Sometimes it's better just to stand on the brakes and let her stop.
Green, green, green.
Very hard to turn off that mindset of, I gotta save it, I gotta save it. Half the time, it's not really a thought. It's just an action. Sometimes it is better, certainly, to hold the brake instead. Pace truck pulls down into pit lane. Set for another restart here from Martinsville. Brian McCann's going to lead his brother Kevin McCann to the point. Zach Millett and some others made a pit stop. We'll talk about that in just a moment.
Green flag.
Green back in the air. Brian McCann up to speed.
Clear, Neil.
All right, man. Caution is out. Caution is out.
There's one.
Pit road is closed. Catch the 88 car.
Need about 2 more.
Oh, Millet might have got in it.
Catch the 8 car.
Brian McCann out to a half-second advantage over Kevin McCann. At the time being, Shane Haas up into P3.
Catch the
One car up in the wall. I think it might have been Will Hewitt.
Hey, he's back here, ain't he?
Continues on. We stay green. Wanted to talk about Zach Millett. Did make a pit stop during that caution. We've got some spinners. We got another wreck. Big time impact for Ken Couch. Zach Millett involved. Jesse Redding.
Yeah, he's back in the back, ain't he?
Tucker. Yeah. Multiple drivers involved in this one.
Let's see, tires
Couch.
feel fine. I think I like my strategy here as long as I get a couple more cautions.
Chris Elliott.
Because last time I was showing like 52 laps, so this right here put us at 95, so I still need one more.
Talking about Millett taking those tires, and I was going to make mention is it put him back in the mid-pack, which opens you up to the opportunity to be involved in somebody else's problem, and it certainly seems that could be the case. Let's go back and...
But you know, when we pitted, they were only 97, 96, so it's probably about what they are now.
Millett has slipped back to the 18th spot. The other part was I wanted to mention is Millett and others took tires on that pit stop. Their final set here with 60-plus laps remaining. Let's get a look, see here how this went down. Looks like another chain reaction incident here. Let's back it up a little further. So you see Millett in 315 closing it on Alan DeFries. Smoke coming off DeFries' car. Millett checks up to avoid contact. The 46 of Chris Mefford runs into the back of the 315. Chris gets a piece of the inside wall, a little bit of the right rear on Millett. Ken Couch just gets run up underneath by Vincent Short. Big time impact for the 08. And Neil Quick's going to get into the left rear of Jesse Redding. Just trying to get through this incident.
Pit road is closed.
Take a look at the Zach Millett machine. Looks relatively undamaged. In fact, I don't see a crinkled fender, or quarter panel, or side panel, nothing on that machine. It looks okay. Hopefully Zach's aware of that. I think he is, as Neil Quick took the time to come to pit road right away as Millett stayed out. Oh, caution number 9 on the speedway here at Martinsville. 92 laps in, pace lights still ablaze on the iRacing pace truck. Re-rack them and try it again.
All right, man, we're going green.
That's all we can do.
By. All right, man, line up on the inside row. Get ready. The pace car is in.
We are on the one to go here, so lap 94, go back to the green flag.
Green flag, green flag.
Top 10. Brian McCann, Kevin McCann, Shane Haas, Chris Goins, Matt Sisler, the top 5. Keaton Burnett, Will Hewitt, Alan DeFries, Mark Truxell, Chris Mefford. Turn number 4, once again, Barney with the green in hand, into the Geico restart zone. We're back racing in Martinsville. Kevin McCann gets away from the brother. Kevin McCann, 0.4 of a second and growing. Then it's Shane Haas, Chris Goins, Matt Sisler. Sisler with a new paint scheme this week, the number 93 sporting UNOH colors. Alan DeVries just ahead of Will Hewitt for the 6th position. That's a battle that we continue to watch. And then just behind that, Chris Mefford and Keaton Burnett side by side. This will be for the 8th spot. Keaton Burnett falling backwards. Mark Truxell taking a peek to the inside. Keaton drops it back down to the low lane. Short running in the 11th spot with some left front damage. Doesn't appear to be hurting that car too much. If anything, it actually might be keeping the left front tire a little bit cooler than is exposed. Oh, but he slides into the corner up the racetrack into the 83 of Brandon Mefford. Put Mefford 3 wide with Ken Couch and Neil Quick for a brief moment.
It's just going to go green.
Up Vincent Short, not going to do him any favors.
Am I going to lose this like the other ones I lost?
Zach Millett to the inside on Mark Truxell.
Cam behind's 2 seconds.
Millett continuing to work back towards the front. Again, on fresher tires. He's still going to have to take care of them to a certain extent. No extra sets over the pit wall.
Trying to talk me into slowing down?
I'm slowing down. Just to save fuel and stuff.
Right here, Neil Quick and Mark Truxell, they figure that out very quickly now. A little bit of door-to-door action with Brandon Mefford and Mark Truxell again. Truxell's kind of hung out in the outside lane. Mefford's going to take the spot, move the 83 up into the 11th position. It's a short Keaton Burnett. Now they're fighting it out for that spot. Slow car down low. It's Joe Tucker. Sends him 3 wide for a moment. Keaton Burnett up the racetrack. That's one way to take the spot. Tucker still on the bottom of the racetrack, not quite at pace. Brandon Mefford now battling with the 71 to DeVries. He gets that spot. Millett now quickly into the top 10, running in the 8th position. Stream chat's been awful quiet. I know it's been a bit of a caution fest here tonight, but help us out, guys. Who you cheering for? Where are you watching from? Is this your first HBR TV race? I hope not. I want you to come back.
Showing like 5 laps short.
Yeah, this is where you start sweating it.
One of our longer stretches of green flag runs. I think these guys have finally got it figured out.
Chris Mefford's coming.
In the broadcast, it's a very difficult track and car combination.
We're going to have to pick up the pace at some point.
Races run quite well with other cars like.
Yeah, I've been trying to fuel save.
I know, me too.
This Gen 4 Cup car, it's its own beast, its own animal.
All right, man, caution is
there
out.
We go.
There it is.
Sorry about that,
You
man.
put them on a small little half-mile flat.
Still, he's going to outrun us.
Speedway. Well, you're going to get pretty much what we've seen here tonight.
Zach got to 9th. I'm thinking about pitting here. No, I don't know. I mean, he's here, though.
They're all pretty good. They're all really aggressive. I think that's part of the problem. A little too much aggression. Is Zach Millett?
So what do?
The wall there on the straightaway. Keeps his foot in it. Now he's to the outside of Neil Quick, but Quick
I don't know. I don't know if you have enough time.
And caution on the speedway. Ken Couch in trouble once again.
If we go green the whole way, you do, but
Pit road is now open.
F it, I'm staying out.
Been a rough night for the 08 to Ken Couch. I want to. I'm sure he hasn't been, but I want to say.
Damn it, he followed me. Son of a.
Cautions here tonight. Tough break for
well,
the certainly some.
I just helped you with your strategy.
Am I the only one that stayed out here? Oh my God.
doesn't appear to be tracking straight either.
That put Nil, Zach, Brandon, all new tires right behind me.
Dog tracking it.
I thought more would stay out, but I guess they were running
I
slow.
thought for sure he would have stayed out.
88.
I didn't realize I had my button pushed.
Let him by on the outside.
That puts all the new tires behind me.
Some of that's also the design of the race car. Or yawed out.
I'm royally screwed here.
Into the wind while you're going down the straightaway into the corners. That just generates more side force once you're in the corner. Helps keep it from spinning out.
Let the 88 car by.
Couch is going to hit pit lane here to get some repairs affected. Other drivers as well. Kevin McCann, he's in the pits. Those Chris Goins, Will Hewitt, Matt Sisler, Alan DeFries.
Well, I knew I wasn't going to outrun you fuel saving, so
Stops around lap 50.
figured I just had to try something different.
Zach Millett.
I was on a do whatever the opposite you did strategy.
Off cycle. We'll see if this pays off.
I mean, it might be all right.
They're taking their final set. Yes, they'll have.
I don't know. I'm looking at a whole wad of cars I got to go by here.
With the cautions that we've had here tonight. Track
It's
position.
only 7 though. You got the best end of that. I got the worst.
To make their way through.
Where's the Millet at? There, Millet in third. Oh yeah, 2 cars just went in. Yeah. All right, I like that.
No, you sitting good right now. I'm gonna sit and duck.
Break out of the way. We'll be right back.
I think those tires are still good.
Yeah, but I gotta prove that.
It looks like Millet might have won this. He did by 2/100.
I think it'll hurt you if we stay green the whole time. I think that's the only world it hurts you.
Yeah, and I don't think that's gonna happen. I think we're gonna do a lot of what we're doing right now.
I know, but that last run there made me think, we might have it in us. So.
1-5.
Tires felt fine, so fuel's the only worry here.
I'm gonna give it a shot.
You know, Nil and Zach's gonna be going for it.
All right, man, we're going green next time.
Let's start on the outside,
Will.
Nil and Zach going for it, and they got better tires.
Big trouble. Fits it short, sneaks through.
20-some lap better tires. Ugh.
I met Marco Scarza.
I can't save fuel here.
Doing radiothons for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. We needed sponsors to help us raise money, and he's always the first one to jump in. I would describe Marcos and his team as upstanding, someone you can trust, and he is just a genuine guy.
Marcos has been very generous. He has a genuine concern for people. You need somebody that cares about you. And that's what Marcos is, and that's pretty much what this firm is.
The Garza Law Firm. Let us help.
We wouldn't do that to you. We're going back green flag racing. You're not going to watch commercials doing that. Fuel off to turn number 4. Green flag back in the air. We're racing for Martinsville.
Can't make a mistake either.
And leads them back to the stripe.
My bad, dude. Sorry.
And Chris Elliott.
Where's the caution?
Really?
The car in P5 just hit the
Battle now for the 5th spot. Chris Mepper taking away Chris Elliott. The 46 up into the top 5. Will Hewitt's going to follow him on through, and he's going to run the 29 up the racetrack. But he drove it in a little too deep. Tries to pull it down in front of Shane Haas. Not enough room to do it, but Chris Goins goes by both of them. Goins up into the 6th spot.
Sound like Kevin Rock.
Right down the way he's trying to get this does not.
He's wrecking.
88 car.
Is that you?
Kevin McCann might have got
Vince Short just fucking wrecked me.
Car.
Stay under the green flag.
Oh.
It's got a problem with the right front. I don't know if it's tire or body work. Is Kevin McCann slow?
Oh, Kevin.
Pit road is now
Kevin. What happened?
What can we do to try to help it if we do get another restart?
11th caution of the evening. I don't know if it was for Alan DeFries or Kevin McCann. We'll look.
What spot do you make it up to?
Alan DeFries in a white number 71, the Monster Energy entry in behind Mark Truxell. This is down into turn number 3.
Car 80. Got the lucky
Now, he
dog.
might have
Let
been
him
checking
by on
up
the
for the
outside.
slow-moving Kevin McCann machine. That's very well possible. Ooh, we got a bigger issue than we
Left
thought.
up 80. Car
So
by.
we'll back it up here. We'll watch.
Said car number 5 that set the fastest lap. I thought maybe that was you.
I think this is what precipitated everything. Drivers were starting to check up, maybe
I
expect.
couldn't ever look at the scoreboard to see who.
Vincent Short might have got to the back of the 42 to send him around.
Oh, I just saw on the replay. Kevin was the only one, and somebody else behind that spun.
Watch this from Vincent's onboard. Nice and
Damn, Kevin
slow
did get
down.
spun.
Turn 3 and 4 here was middle of 4, just past the apex of 3 and 4.
I'm watching it right now. Yeah,
Vince just gets to the
mid-turn.
makes contact. You cannot push these cars off center.
First.
It's got to be square. If you hit them square, they'll usually push
Yeah,
you to the track, and you can take advantage and get to the bottom. But you hit them in the right rear, they're going to go.
Good thing I still got you muted. Yeah, but he spun you out because he hit you like mid-corner.
So we'll watch the Alan DeFries incident here.
I just watched it replay.
Time. Knowing Kevin McCann's loose up front. Yeah, see, it looks like Mark Truxell saw a lot of tire smoke. Back it up here. I want to look at it from Truxell's point of view. It looks like the 5 saw the tire smoke.
The broadcast is doing a deep dive on it.
There was a car sideways in front of him. Again, this is exit. He sees the 42 into the wall. Yeah, and Truxell just turned left, kept turning left. He got a little bit closer down on exit of that corner than he really needed to, but it checked up.
Oh, Kevin typed it. Kevin.
Tell you, things happen in a hurry here at Martinsville Speedway. It's not a super fast racetrack.
All right, man.
It'd
Line
be a
up on the
flat
inside
half-mile
row.
short track, but you still don't have a whole lot of time to think about things. You're right on top of the next guy. If you check up the brakes, you're going to stack up the whole field. Sometimes you just can't avoid it. Get Mark Truxell trying to be smart. Didn't want to run into a wrecked race car without hitting the brakes.
Get ready.
Fortunately for everybody behind him, they didn't catch that.
Nice cars
They
in.
didn't get that message.
Green flag, green flag.
It's rock pit lane.
All right, man. Caution is out.
Flag
Caution
back
is
in the
out.
air.
Line
Zach
up
Millett
single
trying to
file.
time it.
Pit road
Almost
is
ran
closed.
into the back of the 3.
88 car.
7 laps to go.
That's a stupid fucking move.
Ooh.
Catch the 80 car. Catch the 15 car. Catch the 8 car.
Hey, sorry, Span. Sorry. They checked up at.
He went to the inside of Brandon Mefford, and the caution is out once again.
71.
And Vincent Short and Kevin McCann coming together. Don't know if there was some payback involved there. Oh boy, oh boy. This is Kevin's first race of the season.
I can make it
in the
from here,
All
right?
Racing
Sure.
Series.
I might still be close.
Let's get a look at it, shall we? Vincent Short in the low lane. You see Kevin McCann, the blue and yellow 42. He's now behind.
What do you mean I'm first?
I just make sure you're still first.
Right through Vincent Short. Unfortunately for these other guys.
Oh shit, you were in that one too?
Keaton Burnett and Mark Truxell.
Oh yeah, that was the cause of it.
Two guys that had nothing to do with the
Oh.
incident.
I got you unmuted.
For paying a guy back, but if you're going to do it,
I don't care. I'm not racing in this league.
Car by. He had the position when the yellow flag came out.
Well, the admins will be busy tonight, that's for sure. Holler Boys Racing in the stream chat says, well, well, since you're watching, Holler Boys, let's get your take on it. I mean, you saw the first caution, and while you've seen what looks like payback to me, dump a guy in the straightaway, that's it's usually intentional. And again, for a guy like Kevin McCann, he's too good for that to be an accident. It's sometimes the downfall to being really good.
Yeah, I got plenty of fuel, right?
Is that it's very obvious when it's intentional.
Yeah, I got plenty of fuel.
Place back.
Pit road is closed.
When you're not very good, you can say, I messed
really.
up, sorry. And everybody's like, yeah, that sounds about right. But when you're quick, and I don't mean Neil quick, but when you're quick, consistently quick, that kind of stuff you usually don't have.
Looks like him and Zach and all of them are struggling.
Of course, I'm just a
somehow, some way, I'm turning better laps, I believe.
I'm only fast if I got to take right turns.
I just can't make a mistake. Lap-wise, but...
All right, man, we're going green next time by. All right, man, line up on the inside row.
I ain't really been watching them. I can't tell what's happening. I think I'm getting a better drive off.
Being effectively the official.
I might just be driving it better.
Trophies this season, or plaques for that matter. Global Racing Series typically providing trophies and or plaques to the top 5 finishers in the point standings at the end of the season.
Get ready. All right, man. The pace car is in.
Let the series know today. R&R Racewear is going to pick up the tab.
Green flag.
The Holler
green
Boy
flag.
says, we love Vince, but the Bill's been
He guessed it.
an IROC guy for a while.
Outside.
Now, to expand upon that, Vince was
All
or
clear, all
is
clear.
I had to pull that turn.
at one point as well. He ran there for quite some time. Base truck pulls down in the pit lane, being restart here. I'm sure the admins will figure this one out after the fact, but it is what it is. Brian McCann going to lead him back to the green flag here from the race lead. Neil Quick to his outside. Zach Millett, Chris Mefford, Brandon Mefford in the top.
She free.
From Martinsville. 20 laps to go.
I just wanted to go green here. He almost had me on that restart. I think I can outrun him on tire.
Clean air is king, even on the short track. Brian McCann enjoying being the leader of this pack. Off turn number 4, 18 laps to go. Over Neil Quick, it's 4.5 tenths. Then Zach Millett in the 3rd position. Chris Mefford knocking on the door. It's interesting. The race leader is Brian McCann. His pit stop, last pit stop for tires coming at lap 50.
I just barely got enough fuel.
His last stop, lap 89. Millett with older tires, though, making a look to the inside on Neil Quick. Doesn't get the job done, but on the attack certainly seems to have some pace. Millett taking a look to the inside into 1 here. Quick shuts the door. Millett's got to be careful here, too, because if he's not, Chris Mefford is going to take advantage in a hurry. He is fast as well. .15 laps to go from Martinsville Speedway. Brian McCann out to a 1.1 lead over the 2 of Neil Quick.
Pit road is closed. Catch the 21.
Let's do Neil.
McCann out in front here with older.
He didn't pull that outside line too well, so
Brandon Mefford, it's turn.
hopefully if that happens again.
Sisler goes to the inside to pit lane, and it looks like we stay green. I don't know how that was even possible. Not that we want more yellows, but Chris Goins tried to go 3 wide. Shane Haas disappears. He comes back. And there's the call.
What do you think, bud? You think you're all right out there?
Well, Chris Mefford has crashed as well. Or did he? Yeah.
I think it's about 29 more laps, so yeah, I'm real good on fuel.
This time.
Although it was showing
Brandon.
not much on the finish, so that's weird.
Things that make you go,
But I should still have enough for green-white checkers.
Appreciate the feedback, dude.
All right, so let's get a look at it here. This actually puts us under the caution here. Looks like Mefford was trying to go make a move, dives it down to the bottom on Millet. Doesn't get alongside. He were back to the main straightaway here.
That wasn't you that time, was it?
Still has right rear damage. Just loses it on entry.
Oh, I see it now. It's a red and white car.
A little too much rear brake possibly in the 46 of
Is
Chris
that Mefford? Yeah, that's a
I think
IROC
it
car.
was 46, which is Chris Mefford.
Yeah, it looked like his car. Neil anticipated my jump, and we went into turn 1 side by side.
I won't even venture to say that we're done with yellow flags because it's certainly possible. The way this night has gone.
But I don't think the outside line is preferred.
Like the invisible guard out here.
On our 13th yellow of the
I'm
evening.
looking at your door number. Shit in my pants. Woof, 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 woof.
Now, for comparison purposes, a full-length cup race,
I died a little
500
bit of
laps.
rear brake into it.
I think as long as I don't make a mistake here.
And it just,
that's with a 5 in front of
I think
it.
I was so close to Zach.
I definitely got him on tire, though.
I don't know if it upset him or not, but it took my
We got
rears off the
150,
ground.
we got 13.
You're good on fuel, right?
Just around the whip.
Yeah, I'm good on fuel.
10 laps to go.
Yeah,
Brian
I did
McCann,
the
your race
same
leader,
thing
over Neil
when,
Quick in the 2.
Chris, when the
I got like 20 laps from here, so I even got the green white checkers.
Third. Will Hewitt now in the 4th spot. And Brandon Mefford, again, Mefford was, I didn't see him go completely around. Man, he was almost all the way around. We saw it, I think it was on a turn 4, just before the caution
All
had
right,
come
Zach,
out.
you know what to do here.
Matt Sisler ended up hitting the pit wall, I think, but no caution was triggered on that.
Oh, yeah, bud.
Ashley Campbell in the stream chat saying, "Let's go, Michael." She's cheering on Michael Tucker, running in 6th.
Let's see. It was Xfinity at this track. I had to win all day long. Somebody wrecked me.
Tucker with
not in this league, another league.
event sheet
So
metal.
the last time at this track,
But still sticking with it.
I could have had a win, but I got wrecked.
Got to help Tucker out with the number situation.
I had the lead, fastest car, everything.
And the painted.
Kind of like right now.
Get ready. All right, man. The pace car is in.
Gives it that 3D effect. Keep getting an indication that Shane Haas has crashed, but I think he's just having some connection issues as he disappears once again. 23, yeah, having some serious internet issues. That's going to be a struggle for the 41 of Chris Mefford. He's going to restart right behind him. You see it. This is the perspective from Chris Goins. I would key up, honestly, in that situation. Say, Shane, you got to go to the back because you can't. It's going to cause problems for the rest of the field. He's not even there. Where does Chris Goins go? Because if he gets in that spot and all of a sudden he comes back, it's a problem. Green flag back in the air. 7 laps to go. Brian McCann with the jump over Neil Quick. Zach Millet, a decent restart as well. Still not able to get alongside Quick down the back.
I don't like restarts.
Pit road is closed. Catch the pace car.
We're in a podium position.
Do not like restarts. He was close on that one again, but I just don't think, unless he can get a undercut on me. But even still, I don't think off that top side he's getting a good run off. Every run off, I've beat him, so
strong here. I don't know.
think I'm all right.
He's got enough, and the caution is out once again.
Tell me what you think you had there.
Don't know what we have.
Tires feel great, but I think I don't think he can get in the throttle like I can.
It's Eddie Rose in the number 88 HBR Shops. .com entry.
Wolf.
See what happens here to the
Car
88.
80. Got the lucky dog. Let him by on the outside.
I just need to get it to the white line this time, and I think I got it. Of course, him and Zach's gonna be sending it, so.
Not sure if he was coming up. Hard to tell from that
I
angle.
wonder if he started second gear there, because he
Neil, move.
he went pretty good there.
It's going to be a tough one to call later on. Watch it from Joe Tucker's roof cam here. See how it looks from his perspective.
Like, I hit my throttle, but I felt like he accelerated more than I did.
I mean, from my view, it kind of looks like Eddie started to come up a little bit.
Maybe I was on it too easy.
A little bit, and they met in the middle. Unfortunately, positionally, it's a bad spot for Eddie Rose. As you get hit in the
Yeah, he stabbed it. I didn't stab it.
You're going to go around.
I got to stab it next time. I was thinking I was
gonna
in
be able to
second or
hold him
something.
off?
Yeah, man, no problem.
That easy, huh?
14.
Nah, I'm sitting over here
Still 3 laps
doubting
to go.
myself and saying all the stuff that I could do to lose, and then when you ask me, I just like, yeah, man, no problem. Like, we're going into turn one almost side by side, but he just can't get the run off like I can in any position. He's tried outside, low side, outside only. He just can't get the run off.
I'm down so much horsepower, I'm just flat-footed off the corner. It's actually kind of nice.
I'm still 90 plus off the corner. There's only certain situations I can't get to 100.
It's funny because, you know, I'm flat-footing, so I'm pulling on them out of the turn, and then they start pulling on me about halfway down the straightaway.
Yeah, I think I'm assuming they've killed their right rear.
Yeah.
My car still feels balanced.
All right, man, we're going green next time by. All right, man, line up on the inside row.
So this will be our first attempt at NASCAR overtime. We do have 3 attempts at a green-white checkered finish. This will be our first attempt. Hopefully we can get her back to the white flag before we have another issue. If we get back to the white before any on-track problems that would constitute a yellow flag, then that would end the race. Drivers come back around, no yellow. However, if we get a caution prior to the white flag coming out, we rack them up once again, get another opportunity, another green flag, then a white flag, and hopefully a checkered flag.
2 laps to go.
3 attempts total. This counts as our first attempt.
You're clear high, clear high.
He gave it a good shot there.
The green flag here, I think it'll be lap 50. Sorry, lap 150.
1 more lap to
Base
win.
truck is
All
down.
right, man, caution is out. Caution is out. Line up single file. Pit road is closed. Catch the car.
The race has been extended so we can have a green-white checkered finish.
Pit road
Somebody
is now
sent it.
open.
Man, it stopped all of a
Green
sudden,
white
dude. You didn't
checkered
have a
finish.
choice.
Here we go.
I saw it all happening in front of me, and I went low and was in the gas, thinking maybe I
Ken
could
gets
get
the
through it, and
lead,
then
gets the
everybody
jump
just
over Neil
closed.
Quick. Battle
I'm
now
like,
for the
I thought
third
you were going. I
spot.
went,
Zach
oh,
Billett
it's
to the
gonna hurt.
inside. Will Hewitt trying to take it
I was
away.
just
Will
thinking
Hewitt
this
drives
day.
it away deep into the corner, and caution comes back
Hey, Zach,
out.
where's my right side look?
So we stack them up one more time.
The front has seen better days. Yeah, I got
So
pretty
Chris
lucky
Elliott,
with that
Chris
caution.
Mefford, Ken Couch, Matt Kopp.
Car 80. Got the lucky dog. Let him by on the outside.
Going around on the outside. Lucky dog outside.
Chris
I
Elliott
would
in
ask you how my
29.
car looks, but I already know.
Stack up in front, and that is indeed the case.
Kevin.
Backing up a little further here, looks like maybe Chris Mefford and Mark Truxell. No.
Let the 80 car by. He had the
Looks
position
like
when
Chris
the yellow
Mefford to
flag
the
came out.
outside of his
Yeah, I got a hood
brother.
up in the middle of my windshield for the last probably.
Chris
I got no respect for anybody that wrecks something.
the outside of the 83, the gray and white machine. That's Chris and Brandon Mefford. Chris in the 46, Brandon in the 43. Tough to see from this angle if the 83 came up. It looks like he may have, and it definitely plants the 46 in the fence. 23, Shane Haas squeaks by, and I think Chris Goins is going to just get into him here and say, come on, dude, you got to go. Checks up enough, but it really actually sends the 46 in the path of...
Oh, like Chris Mefford again.
Pretty big.
But Chris Mefford got wrecked that time.
He squeak by, he does.
It was 3 wide for some reason.
Sisler trying to get slowed. He gets into the 15. Matt Kopp spins around. Chris Elliott gets in it. Ken Couch once again. Tough night for the 08.
No, you see 3-4 wide on the last 2 laps. It ain't working.
Question in the stream chat from Holler Boys. Where was Hewitt going?
That 33 called a lucky break, though.
I don't know either.
He, something happened. He got up in the wall in the corner before the caution and got stuck in it, and he went all the way back to last, but the caution came out at a point. I guess it gave him his position back.
Dang, that's good. I mean,
yeah,
lucky.
Before we go back to the green flag here, our second attempt at the green
yeah, he lost like 12 spots and then got them all back.
I met Marcos Garza.
I think Neil's going to Ross Chastain it.
For St. Jude
I
Children's
don't think that works, does it?
I think they nerfed that.
He's always the first one to jump in. I would describe Marcos and his team as
I don't think it's allowed either,
someone
like per rules.
and he is just a genuine guy.
Marcos has been very generous.
Somebody might try to Hail Mel and dive down the inside and
cares about you.
Use you as a
Marcos is,
break.
That's pretty much what this firm is.
I haven't yet, luckily, so I got that going for me.
All right, man. The pace car is in. Green flag, green flag. Got one outside. You're clear high, clear high.
Oh, Neil got wrecked. Don't
Final time, we'll try for a green white checkered finish.
All right, man.
Dang it, I can't.
33 out.
Line up single file. Pit road is closed. Catch the
Back in Martinsville.
I can't take get that white flag.
And look at the jump over to quick. That'll be for the 3rd spot. Will Hewitt, Zach Millett, Hewitt to the bottom.
I think Millet might have took Neil out.
I think so.
Oh boy.
Looked like Zach did a dive.
I don't know what you're mad about, dude. When you put somebody on the curb like that, what do you
No,
think
that was Will Hewitt, I think.
Back to the green flag.
Will.
It's collected as well.
Yeah, that was Will.
Trying to get on through. Yellow's out, boys. Got to slow her down.
Donor, you might want to find out because I was about to blow
Hey, John.
out a kidney.
Or chaos.
Thank you. Yeah, hopefully we can get this last one in.
Shitty ass racing.
Zach's on the outside this time, though.
Likely very unhappy. There you see it.
I haven't had Zach on the outside. I don't know if he can hang out there or not. I don't know.
Dude,
I ain't really listening. I'm talking.
Dude.
Bad Chris.
Will came up into him, I think. No, Neil was way wide.
Quick was running, I think, in the 2nd spot at the time.
We had 4 restarts where Zach
Contact between the 2 and the 33 sent Hewitt, or sent Quick, that is, up the racetrack into the fence.
Say restarts or retards?
Let's get a look at it.
You said it, not me.
I forgot we're not allowed to say
Hewitt,
that anymore.
I was just saying
Sorry,
it has on
everybody.
fresh tires. Lap 109 was his final.
Yeah, I'll keep wrecking. I'm going to get a top 5 with a blown motor.
Hewitt goes down the racetrack here.
Yeah, you're right there on it, ain't you?
He is just barely there, but he does slide up the track a bit, gets into the left.
I got danger now. Zach's on my outside. I don't know if he can pull the outside line or not. He's going to try.
I don't think it's possible.
Here and see the
Yeah, according to what was happening to Neil, it ain't.
Hewitt and Zach Millett after the fact.
And I don't think Zach would use the bumper. But that Michael Tucker, I don't know him.
Pit road is closed.
Man, if I didn't get wrecked, I'd have been right there in it.
The contact with Hewitt and Quick slows Will a bit. Millett gets into the 33.
I went from dead last twice to
but then
6
overcorrect. I'm not sure there with Hewitt. Sends him in
with a blown motor. I'd like to think if I had a good car, I'd be up there fighting.
Well,
Just
Michael
maybe.
Tucker is on really new tire.
Yeah, he's
same
110.
same as you. So he might. I don't know. Hopefully, he don't wreck me, but he might get into Millet and clear that out of the way, and then you get like a top 4 or 3.
Let's just take Martinsville off the schedule. Well,
I'm just here for wins.
All right, man.
part of me would agree.
Part
Part of me says every one of these drivers out here is more than capable of running this race 2 or 3 clicks less aggressive than they have been, and I think we'd have a much cleaner race if that were the case. Again, it's all.
You think we're going to see a caution this time? Oh, this is the last one, isn't
this
it?
track with this.
Yeah, last one.
Don't matter.
Certainly not caution free, but certainly not this bad either.
All right, man. The pace car
Sarah
is in.
McMaskey says lots of cautions tonight. Yeah, definitely. I think our average green flag run is under 10 laps tonight.
Green flag, green flag.
Yeah, we talked about it a lot. It's a tough track. It's a tough car. It's an even tougher combination when you mix these guys together. Again, we said it. It's possible to run it clean. There's a caution here or there, but
I saved it.
A lot of aggression here tonight.
Oh, yeah.
This truck is off. Our final attempt at a green white.
I even tapped the wall a little bit right there for you.
Holding the field. He's got Zach Millett to his outside. Millett.
Yeah, but they ain't got the tire.
Tires. McCann gets away. Millett times it decently at quarter.
Just got to have that right foot throttle control.
McCann.
Yeah, about 5 laps, fuel left.
That's 3 in a row, I think.
Good job, man. You just toyed with
Turn
those
number
guys
4.
today.
Do we see the white flag this time? We do. Final lap for Martinsville Speedway.
Got top 5.
Yeah, I feel like I lost.
Well, hot dang.
About a half second. Don't think he's got enough time to get there. Michael Tucker battling with Brandon Mefford for the 3rd spot.
I was going to say, you're rolling it pretty good, too.
Through 3 and 4 for the final time. Brian McCann, a marathon.
Thank you, John.
It's the checkered flag for Martinsville Speedway. Zach Millett finishes in the 2nd spot. Mike Tucker finishing 3rd as Brandon Mefford slips up the racetrack and gets the fence. I don't know if there was some contact there with the 38 or not. 39, that is.
Sorry about that, guys.
It's all good. That's what this track does. Comes out to.
Ryan McCann, your race winner.
I mean, it's just the way it is.
That's all right, Matt. I'm in the King Club, too. I told him earlier.
Hey, Brandon, if you're still in there from earlier, I am really sorry. I did not mean to hit you going into 1. I saw Shane. I tried to cut him off, and by the time I looked up, you were right there, and that was on me. I felt really bad for running you over.
Nice way there, Brian.
Thank you. Good racing.
No worries, dude. Appreciate it.
I think McCann's going to try and do a whole lap. Oh, maybe not.
Thank you, John.
I thought he was going to channel his inner Kyle Larson.
I honestly didn't think you'd be able to hold us all off, but good job.
Dan shuts her down there. Dan.
Oh, sweating bullets. I didn't have the fuel for it, so I thank you all for those cautions there.
In the broadcast booth. Stay with us, folks. We'll be right back.
I met Marcos Garza.
That'll burn them.
We were doing radiothons.
Where we go here?
Research Hospital. We needed sponsors.
All right, I'm out later.
Raise money, and he's always the first one to jump in. I would describe Marcos and his team as upstanding, someone you can trust, and he is just.
Well, what do you think, Brian? 107 laps on that tank.
Generous. He has a
no problem.
Concern for people. You need somebody.
No, I put in every caution.
And that's what Marcos is, and that's pretty much what this firm is.
I left the set over the wall like a retard.
Oh,
You didn't take tires the last time you pitted?
me? No.
I assumed y'all did.
I did. Last pit stop I did, I took tires.
Oh, 10-4.
I accidentally toured Mefford coming to the white flag out of 4. And it got me loose. Oh.
Brian, it's Steve in the HBR TV booth. You got me?
Hey, I do. How's it going?
It's going well, sir. Congratulations on the race win here at Martinsville. A chaotic race. 15 cautions, maybe more. I forgot. But walk us through the race. Last pit stop coming for tires at lap 57. We all thought that was awfully early to take that final set, but what was the mindset for that, and how did you make that work?
Yeah, I only pitted on the stage there, and I was talking to Kevin, my brother, and we were strategizing, and I was like, you know, we can't go all the way to the end if it goes green, but we didn't think it was going to go green. So I was really banking on those cautions there. I was probably something like 15, 20 laps short right after the stage. So all those cautions helped me get to the end. When I crossed the line there after all those green, white checkers, it was I only had 5 more laps in my tank. So it was kind of close, but overall good racing. And I wasn't sure if I'd be able to hold everybody off with new tires behind me, but luckily, you know, being a leader on those restarts allowed me to get that little kick off the go. So that helped out greatly.
Certainly paid off, and you take home the race win here at Martinsville. Certainly a tough place. Tell us how it really is getting around this place. It's a track-car combination that's certainly very difficult. Obviously, we saw that with the multitude of cautions that we had tonight. How could you make this place better? How could you make this race better combination?
I don't think the outside line after about 5 laps, like the initial 5 laps was all right. But after that, I don't think it was useful at all. So you really had to get that run off on the bottom, and it just struggled. I mean, it was insanely possible to pass. So I knew track position was key, and that's what led me to decide to stay out and just bank on all those cautions.
Well, it worked out for you. Take home the checkered flag. Next week, we go to, well, a track that's currently in demolition state. That's Auto Club Speedway. Certainly much different than the short track here at Martinsville. How do you feel about your chances next week?
I like the track, but as most times, I don't think I've had this car on that track. So a lot of experience there, and hopefully we can make this car work there.
Well, Brian, again, congratulations on the race win here at Martinsville. Who do you want to shout out to before we let you go?
Yeah, my family, you doing a broadcast, league admins for putting this on, our sponsors, and everybody showing up tonight and giving us a good race in here. Thank you.
All right, Brian, thanks for talking to us, man. Good luck next week.
78, my dad over.
Let's go back and watch Kevin's wreck, the one that started all of it. Because he said that Vincent wrecked him on purpose and tried to take him out the lap before, so I'd like to review that. He has no damage there. No damage, no damage. I think it was when he took tires here, maybe. Oh, that's 58. Here, 85. No, he's still behind me. Maybe this is where he pitted. In second place. Wait, he just pitted there, didn't he? Yeah, so somewhere right here. Let's go back. So he's in 12th. I think they just started. And he's on new tires. So he's going around everybody on the outside. They're 3 wide. Oh, that's what happened. I think Vincent thought he was... Yeah, Vincent just didn't know that Kevin had that run. Probably didn't know Kevin's on new tires. And then there just wasn't room there for Kevin. And then now we got to determine did Vincent retaliate. I think so. Hold on, let's look at it from his view. It didn't really mess him up. You know, both of them are still in the same position. because you know, they both could have just like walked away from that unhurt. I guess the 93 did pass him there, but oh yeah, Vincent pulled down and so let me watch it again. He was loose here, so he might have went loose left. And I think that's in the steering wheel. I mean, it's tough because he did it right at the apex, but Vincent definitely did wreck him. I can't slap a intentional on it or not. If it was intentional, yeah, I think he hit it. But that whole cut down right there is awfully weird. See if I can see his rear slide. This is odd. Maybe it was tire spin. Maybe he was trying to hit him on the straightaway. That just looks like he dove down to try to hit him on the straightaway, though. Look how far he is from the wall. And look how close he is to him. Like, he is on him. I think he tried to hit him here. Damn, that was close. It was only because his bumpers crinkled in, it didn't hit him. Zoom in on that. Enhance. How do you do that? Wow. Hold on. Look at that tire, though. That is pixel perfect. I think he tried to spin him there. I don't know. That's all I'm going to look at. There's so many wrecks. I don't want to go back and review all of them. Let me look at the nil one, though. That one might be controversial, so. Where was that one at? That Will, what's his name? Watch it from Will's point of view. Ooh. There wasn't a lot of room there. I think simultaneously Will is driving in too hot and Neil is going too low. So they just met at the same point at the same time is what happened here. Because Will, I don't think was at his velocity and the way his car's going, I don't think he was able to steer anymore. And he's already coming away from the curb right here. You know, he's coming away from the curb. Then he hits Neil, but Neil is also coming down the track. So I don't know. Had Neil been on the curbing, he would have had to have his tire on the curbing to get in that space that Neil was giving him. Yeah, Will definitely drove it in deep, but Neil also did not give the room. So that's a wash. All right, I'm out. Later. Thank you, Brandon. Have a good one, Brandon. John and everybody else who stuck around.